Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial on setting up Python for machine learning or for AI programming. And today we'll be installing Python with Jupyter Notebook and essential packages. We all also explore why Python has become the go-to language for machine learning or for the AI programming. Whether you are a complete beginner or transitioning from another language, this guide will get you started on the right foot. Let's dive in. The first thing is understanding Python and machine learning. Before we start installing anything, let's understand what makes Python so special for machine learning or for AI programming. Python is a high-level interpreted programming language known for its simplicity and readability, but why it has become the dominant language in machine learning and data science. First, Python has an incredibly gentle learning curve. Its syntax reads almost like English, which means you can focus on solving problems rather than wrestling with complex syntax. Second, Python has an enormous ecosystem of libraries, especially built for machine learning and for AI programming. Whether you need to manipulate data, build neural networks, or visualize results, they are likely a well-maintained library for that. Third, Python has massive community support. If you encounter any problem, chances are someone else have solved it and shared the solution online. Finally, Python integrates beautifully with other languages and tools. Now let's talk about what we are installing today and why each component matters. The second section, we are going to learn something about what are Python packages. Think of a package as a toolbox. Instead of building every tool from scratch, packages give you pre-built tested tools that solve specific problems. A package is essentially a collection of modules and functions that extend Python's capabilities. For machine learning, some essential packages include just like NumPy, Pandas, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, and PyTorch, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. And there are a lot of other packages are available. Those will be used in uh, AI programming. So now we are having some idea about Python language and what are the Python packages. Next thing we are going to install the Python. Okay, so to install the Python, the first thing is we are going to open this site, what we call it python.org. And when you go on this download section, you can see that you can download from for different type of operating systems, just like Windows, Mac OS, Android, and other platforms also. So you can go and check which operating system you are using and download for that one. So just like for Windows, you can go here and download an installer and install the Python on your machine. Once finished, let's verify the installation. So what you can do, you can open the terminal or the command prompt on Windows, and here you can go and print the Python. Sometimes it will work for Python, or sometimes you need to write the command Python 3. So if I on this Mac, uh, Python command has been installed as Python 3. So I'm going to put Python 3. So after pressing this command, if you see this is here, and if I'm going to write some very simple syntax for Python, it's just like print, and then so now you can see that it said just print hello world. And you can check which version of Python is installed on your machine. You can check it from me. So this is the first step, and after verifying that Python has been installed, we can go ahead. So now we have installed the Python, and next thing is we are going to understanding and installing pip. So pip stands for pip installs packages. Yes, this is a recursive acronym. Pip is Python's package manager. It's the tool that lets you easily install, upgrade, and manage all those packages we talked about earlier. So that means the packages which has already been built by someone and we can reuse them inside you. So those you can install for on your computer using this pip. The good news is that if you installed Python 3.4 or later, pip comes bundled with it automatically. So now we can verify it. If we go in a terminal and we are going to get the pip, and you can see that is showing pip command not found. So for Python 3, its name has been different. It's now we can call it pip3. So now you can see that it's showing you something. The other things like is it asking for the packages to be installed. So now you can see that if you can see like this, that means pip has already been installed with your Python language. So there is no need to install it separately. Now after installing this pip, so now we have installed Python and pip. Now next thing is we are going to install Jupyter Notebook. What is Jupyter Notebook? So now for one of the most exciting tools, Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter is an interactive development environment that has become the standards for data science and machine learning work or for AI programming. If I use Jupyter instead of regular Python script, Jupyter Notebooks lets you write code in small chunks called cells, see the outputs immediately, mix code with exploratory text and visualization, and easily share your work with others. It's perfect for experimentation and learning. Installing Jupyter is straightforward through pip, in which so what we can do, we can go either there's a called the Jupyter.org. So you can go on this website and then you can click on install Jupyter Lab. So there are two things, Jupyter Lab and Jupyter Notebook. So Jupyter Lab is the advanced version of Jupyter Notebook, which is so Lab is having some more functionality along with Jupyter Notebook. So in Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook along comes with Jupyter Notebook. So this is very simple. If we have already done installation this, so we can use like pip install Jupyter Lab and it will install Jupyter Lab on your machine. So just like I have already installed it, so that's why I'm not going to install it again. So we are going to so after installing, what you have to do, you have to create one folder. Let's say I'm going to call it the Jupyter Lab. And after going here, what we have to do according to this one, we have to just uh, run this command Jupyter Lab. So sometimes what happens, there is on some machines like on Windows or Linux, it runs from the Jupyter Lab, and on some it needs to get the different command. Just like on Mac, it's going to run a Jupyter Space Lab. So after clicking this, what will happen? You can see that it will open a new window on your machine, and if you can see this screen, so that means you have successfully installed the Jupyter Lab. After installing Jupyter Lab and validating is from, now we are going to go to the browser and let's say we are going to create our first notebook. So we are going to click Python 3. So you can see that here it has created one notebook for you, and here you can rename it. So just like from by clicking on this, you can rename this. And after that, these are the cells. So it will by default select the first cell. And here you are going to write your Python program and executing it from here, and you will see the result instantly the result. So just like I'm going to put print it like a simple thing. And to run it, you have to just press Shift Enter and it will print that. So you can say that this is our Python program code and this is our output. So now we have installed the Jupyter Notebook, or we can say the Jupyter Lab. Now we're going to our next section, which is installing essential machine learning packages. So right now we are just uh, focusing on machine learning, but we will our main purpose for this are mainly we are going to learn AI programming. So the AI programming will also require a lot of other packages. So for that, what we can do, the process is going to same if you are going to install anything. So there are two ways to install Python packages. Either you can install from command prompt or you can also install from here. So let's say there's a very famous one. We are going to install here. We can say that pip install numpy. So install it. We are just going to put this command. So this is pip is the command, installment install, and this is the package name. And if you want to install it from the notebook, we have to just after this command before this, we have to put this exclamation mark. And after that, we are going to click shift enter. So it's showing pip not found because in our machine itself its name is pip3. So we are just going to this one, and now you can see that it is installing the package. So whenever you want to install any package, what you have to do, you have to just write this command, but make sure that whenever we are going to install the packages from notebook, we have to put this exclamation mark. And if you are going to directly install from from command prompt, you don't need to put this exclamation mark. You are just going to write this command. So like this, we can install multiple packages. So just like uh, we are going to install this matplotlib. So this is the package name. We are just going to see that and shift enter. Now you can see that it is installing this matplotlib and now it has successfully installed. So we can, using this command, we can install as much packages as we add as is required. Now we're going for the next section, verify your installation. So now what we have done, we have successfully installed Python, pip, and then we have learned how to install the Python packages using the pip command and the Jupyter Lab. So for the verification, we have already verified. So after installing all these, you need to just verify what are the you need to verify the Python for language. Second is the pip command, then Jupyter Lab, the editor, and then how to install the Python packages on your using the pip command. So now uh, you have installed Python, the powerful and accessible language that's perfect for machine learning and AI programming. You have set up pip, your gateway to thousands of useful packages. You have installed Jupyter Notebook, your interactive workspace for experimentation. And you have installed essential machine learning packages, just like we have tried with NumPy and Matplotlib. From here, our journey into machine learning and AI programming will begin. And now we will start with our AI programming, where we will learn how to how to program using Python and interacting with different models and different models running either locally or on the cloud, and how we are going to interact with them and creating some AI programs. So thanks for watching. We will meet in the next video.